It sometimes looks very ridiculous when we see that Pythagoras' theorem was discovered in 1500 so and so. No, this was mentioned long ago, 10,000 years ago in Shulba Sutras. All the rules about triangle, trigonometry, geometry, arithmetics, square roots. There is a whole lore of Vedic mathematics, calculations. They had said in those days, what is the age of this earth? How many Chatur Yugas have passed? They came to about 4.5 billion years of one Manvantara. And several such Manvantaras make a Kalpa. And such intellectual genius, when they are asked to take a bowl and beg, just imagine what would be the fate of those people. They became embodiment of compassion. Observe the sensations, observe the emotions, and observe your true nature. What is the true nature? It is peace, it is compassion, it is love, it's friendliness, and it is joy. And silence gives birth to all these. Silence swallows the sadness, guilt, misery, and gives birth to joy, compassion, and love. And that's exactly what the life of Buddha was. He came to take away the misery, the guilt, the fear, the arrogance, the ignorance, and bring back wisdom, strength, beauty, knowledge, and peace. And it is available for you now, here, everywhere. Everyone can enjoy and cross the samsara. You see what I'm saying? That much for today.
You asked how can you prove enlightenment, and as a scientist and mystic myself, I would say that there's no difference between Buddha under the Bodhi tree and Newton sitting under the apple tree. And Newton proved his enlightenment by sharing his insights into nature.
Whatever is proved can be disproved also. Prove and disprove belong to a small area of our brain or consciousness. Because for every proof, every conclusion, you go with a series of logical explanation or steps of discovery. And it is never time tested. Do you see what I'm saying? But something which is so big beyond proof is reality, is truth. That's why God can never be proved, that there is God or there is no God. It is just a particular part of the brain which is active to prove or disprove it. That's why science has come to the theory of relativity. Whatever you perceive, maybe, may not be. Because the subject is involved in the perception. And with subject, assumptions are involved in perception. You always, for any theory or any proof, you have certain assumptions. You cannot go beyond that. And any assumption could be erroneous. It's only highly scientific to say something cannot be proved.
My name is Richard, and about 20 years ago, I was in the same auditorium, and sitting in the same spot as you were sitting was Jay Krishnamurti, and he talked of meditation, and he talked of the only true meditation is when there's no mantra, and that there's a conflict between meditation with the mantra and meditation without any mantra. And maybe you can speak of this.
J. Krishnamurti rebelled against any technique or organized teachings. He carried that rebelliousness about that for quite a long time, not though till the end. Just before he passed away, he has called several people and asked them more about the mantras and the knowledge of it. Setting that apart, there are many techniques, many methods, or no methods is also another method to be in meditation. It is okay from the level of Krishnamurti to say, drop all the methods, mantra, intra, anything is not necessary. Be aware. That is also another method. Do you see what I am saying? It is a method, but how easy it is for everyone to be in that method is another question. But people who have meditated with some help or some, what do you call, like a backrest, something to lean on, some aid, support, they have walked, they have come up in their life much more than those who are trying to do without any support. Do you see what I am saying? Yeah, use of mantra would be essential to begin with, because and then at particular stage you may not even need it. But the instructions are different. You know, if we say you need it, another time we say you don't need it. It's like getting into the bus at some point and saying get out of the bus. But where you get into the bus and where you get out of the bus will be a different place. Do you see what I'm saying? If someone is stuck with the mantra, doing mantra 24 hours, I would just tell them, just stop it. I've seen some people for 24 hours, they play the mantra tape all the time. The mind gets so confused about all the mantras. They're unable to focus or do any activity. The mind becomes so dull. There is a method to use it. There is a